Hey guys, JPal0185 here, just another quick knife review. The knife I'm going to be reviewing today is probably my favorite all-time knife as far as value is concerned. It's very popular too. It is the Buck 119 Special. It's a fixed blade knife. I would say the purpose for this knife would be hunting / hiking. You could actually use it for a survival knife as well. When I go camping, this is the knife that I carry with me. Let's just go over some specifics. The blade length is 6 inches, has a clip point Bowie style blade on it. The blade is 420 stainless steel. That's one of my favorite steels that Buck offers. I find it is very sharp. It holds the edge very well, and it's actually really easy to sharpen. As far as the handle goes, it's what they call their phonemic, something like that. It's pretty much plastic, and if I had only one downfall of this wonderful knife, it would probably be the handle. This can be a little slippery. Got a little wet earlier today. A little slippery, and the handle's a little light. I know we want most of the weight toward the blade, but the handle's a little light. But that's the only criticism I can find on this knife. As it comes from the factory, it comes out razor sharp. You don't need to sharpen it straight from the factory. The blade thickness is 3/16 thick, so pretty good. It can handle most tasks that you may have camping or hunting. I have used this knife camping, cutting rope. I actually batoned some wood earlier with it, which was really no problem for it. You just got to know your limitations. It's only a 6-inch blade, so you're not going to be batoning gigantic logs with it. It's just not what this knife was intended for, but it would make an excellent survival knife. Also for hunters out there, I don't think you would have any problem at all quartering wild game with this. I personally have used this on a few rabbits last season, a few jackrabbits, a few cottontails. Had no problem opening them up. I've also used it to clean some hogs in Texas. So, granted, this is my primary hunting knife. I usually use the Buck Vanguard for that, just because it's a little bit smaller, a little bit thinner of a blade, a little bit easier to get in all those fine places when you clean animals. But this knife is just awesome. Another great point about this knife is the price. For how much you pay for this knife, it is absolutely awesome. This knife can be purchased of all places at Walmart, and right now, as of April 21st, 2011, this knife is $39.95 at Walmart. Going to camping / sporting goods sections. So for $40, you get an absolute beast of a knife. I honestly would have no problem spending between $60 and $80 for this. $80 would probably be the price where I start to feel a little bit uncomfortable. But for $40, this right hands down is one of the best values you can get out of a knife. It's awesome. Let's talk about the sheath. Okay, the sheath that I carry this in is the old style sheath, and Buck still offers these on their website, but they're not for sale, which I don't really understand what they advertise, but it's not for sale. It comes with this one is a black leather sheath. If you buy it from Walmart, you would get a nylon version of this, but it is the same configuration. As you can tell, this one's well used. This one's actually, my father actually has had this knife for, I don't know, 20 years, and he actually gave me this leather sheath. He traded me for my nylon one, so thanks, Pops. But it just slides right in. There we go. And then it has a clasp right here. It has a belt loop, and the good thing I like about this belt loop is when it's on your belt, it swings, which I know it may make a little bit noise, but hiking and camping, that's great, because if you get in a vehicle, you can actually keep this on, because when you sit, the knife will just rotate like that. So it won't be jabbing your seat or anything like that. So that's actually a really good design on its sheath. And as far as quick deploying, just like that, and there you go. But once again, if you get it from Walmart, it will not come with a leather sheath. It comes with the nylon one, and the nylon one is designed just like this, but it's nylon. I prefer leather. I like the way it looks. I think it has a little vintage to it. The 119 is also offered with a wood handle, which looking back, maybe should have got that one, but I just love the way this knife looks. As far as the steel goes, it holds up pretty well. I've only had to sharpen this knife about 3 to 4 times in an entire year of using it, and it holds the edge extremely well. As far as the blade goes, I do have that chip right there, and it rolled a little bit up here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the chip happened right there. But for $40, I'm not complaining at all. I already got my money's worth out of this knife plenty times over. Like I said, I was outside battalion wood earlier with this. You just have to know your limitations. I would say 4 inches in diameter, you can baton through it a few strokes easily. So if you're interested in a high quality, well-made knife, and it's also made in the USA, right there, like many buck knives, I like to support the USA. Go to Walmart and pick you up one. If you look online, you can probably find one with a leather sheath, but it will be more expensive. Which one of the great selling points of this is the $40 price tag. But this knife is awesome. It's never let me down. Still razor sharp. I'm actually gonna probably sharpen it up because I was doing some work outside with it. But then this is also my truck knife. I actually keep this in my truck just in case. I'll do another video on what you should keep in your truck with you as far as survival items and just things you need. But this is my truck knife. A little too big, EDC obviously, and concealed carry, no. But this is an awesome knife, so go check one out. Buck 119 special, 420 steel, stainless steel. Weighs in 7.5 ounces. Overall length is, I want to say 10.5 inches, so pretty big knife, but not that big for a survival knife. So go check one out if you need a good survival knife. All right, out.